Well guys, we got pretty far with hauling that liquid manure out of the pit there. There's about 2.5 feet left or so, but yesterday afternoon when Dima took over, he ran for a while and then the pump broke on him. Just decided it had enough of this crap, so it just quit pumping manure. You can see right here, it snapped the shaft right here. The impeller's supposed to be right here, pumping the manure up that spout there, but just snapped clean off. So Dima cleaned it off right away. We pulled it up into the shop and we ordered a new part, or we're going to this morning. Gotta wait till the dealer's open. This is the impeller here. It's in still 100% good shape pretty much, so don't know why that shaft broke, but just gonna have to get it fixed up. It sucks because we only had like 18 hours left of hauling. We can only get that pit down to about 1 foot left in there, just because the pump wouldn't be able to pump out anymore. So we were getting really close to being done, and then the pump broke down. Unfortunate. We'll probably call it quits and then pump it out one more time late October, right before the big freeze, winter comes. So that's probably the plan with that. So that's what the pit looks like right now. You can see that it's perfectly level. It's all liquid on top, and that's because that lagoon boat agitated all the solid manure up. If we didn't have that boat out here, my guess is there would have been 6-foot high sand dunes in here, and we would have to scoop it all out with the wheel loader. Now that lagoon crawler, when it first just went in here, when the pit was at about 9 feet high, the guy that was controlling it drove in and stood up the wheels, and he actually lifted that thing up out of the water pretty good. Just by using the wheels. So when the pit was 9 feet high, he put his wheels down and it lifted it up. That's how high those sand dunes were in there, and that's insane. That would have taken weeks of scooping out. It probably would have taken 2 full weeks of me just having at it with the wheel loader and our solid manure spreader. We can't drive down that ramp with our solid manure spreader. It's too steep. I remember when I posted that video, I had a ton of comments, ton of people asking me why I didn't drive that spreader into the pit here. It just wasn't realistic. We can't drive our wagon down that ramp. It's way too steep. So that was the first time we had that lagoon crawler out here, and it definitely does what it says it does. It agitates it right up, and we're definitely impressed. The next thing we're going to be doing this morning is taking cows out of the close-up pen, or the dry cow pen, and we got a list of cows here. There's 9 cows on it. Those 9 have already calved before, so they're in the dry cow pen. We're also going to check the heifer pen to see if there's any heifers bagging up, and that's how we know she's close to calving, so we'll put those inside as well. So all the gates are ready to bring the girls into the barn here. Now we're gonna go out there to the corral and grab all the close-up cows and heifers. So all the custom workers picking up their stuff this morning. That's how they haul it. They have the tractor and the manure tank, and then they have another trailer behind the manure tank. Load up that crawler on there and haul it around like that. Hey, come on ladies. Yep. Come on. Come on. Yep. Yep. Hey. So getting those fresh cows and heifers up in here went pretty good. Usually doesn't always go that easy. They usually have a pretty tough time angling around this corner here to go up to the chute there. But went really easy this time. Usually when you mix up a bunch of cows, they're not as afraid, and then the heifers, who are a little bit more timid, just follow right through. And that's what happened right there. So we got some processing to do right there. We're gonna give them some shots, vaccines and stuff like that. Also the heifers, they don't have a collar yet, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on there as well right away. And put those cows onto the close-up straw pack right behind me here. All right, so we got everything we need for the close-up cow treatment. Trimmer, got our JVac vaccination, our Scour Guard vaccination. We also got a collar for each of the 4 heifers that we brought up in. Those cows, they already got collars on them. basically what I'm going to do with them is just check and make sure they didn't gain too much weight in their vacation there. Make sure it's not tight around their neck. You can see maybe a couple of them. Those collars get a bit tight as they gain some weight. You know, they go from a heifer to a full-grown cow, and you just got to keep an eye on that. Make sure they don't get overly tight. Doesn't actually bug the cow that much when they're tight, but I don't know, it just looks better. So that's once again quite a few heifers and cows on this close-up straw pack. We typically don't want to put more than 15 on there, but if they need to go on there, they're going to go on there. 3 weeks before calving, we got to get them in here, give them those vaccines, and get them ready to calve. The next thing we're going to do today is bed up these 2 straw packs. Let's get that done real quick. About a week ago I came out here and made a ton of small square bales, 3,400 in total, but along the way we broke a ton of them and made a ton of mini ones. So I'm out here now. I'm going to cut all the strings or the twine off of the broken bales, collect it all, bring it back to the yard, then I'm going to pick up the round baler and bale up all the leftover straw. So we got all the twines cut off of those broken small squares. Now I'm going to come out here. It looks like there's 2 or 3 of these round bales that are broken. So I'm going to come out here with the loader and shake those out. And then I'll be able to come out here with the round baler and bale up all the broken stuff. I'm sure I'll be able to make like 3 or 4 round bales with all the small squares that are broken. There's quite a few. And just like 3 or 4 big round bales are broken. So shouldn't be too much. Well, it's getting a little bit later now, so probably just going to bale that stuff up tomorrow and shake it out with the loader. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. Check out the Instagram at SaskDutchKid, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.